guys, and welcome to another episode of AuntDi's Crafts. So today I'm going to show you an easy peasy way of making sure your layering is just perfect. It is just simple to do. You just got to do a couple of extra steps. Make sure you do these for each layer of your image. And then when you go to layer it, it's going to be perfect. So let's get going and I'll show you how to do this.
Dying to get into layering, but you're really worried about how to line things up. Well, with this little dude that I've made that I need to get done, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it so that your layers fit on exactly how these are. So I have my whole image here, and I'm going to first have to ungroup it all, because you need to be able to get at each and every layer. I'm going to start with my words. Now, what I am going to do with my words is I am going to keep them together as one, because then I can still do what I need to do. So I've now attached my words as one. I want to make sure that I can put them exactly where I have them. So what you need is you need to get yourself a couple of shapes, be it any of these, squares, circles, whatever. So let's grab some circles. We don't need them big, you just need them small, doable, and in the exact same spot. So I'm going to put that circle there, and I'm going to get another circle, and I'm going to put it there. Let's put it right in the middle as we can. Okay, and then I'm going to get another circle, so I'm going to go up here and duplicate again. And I'm going to put it right there. Then I'm going to get another circle, and I'm going to put it right up here. That's what you need to do. Now what you do with these circles, because these are going to end up being your marks for each and every layer. So before you do the next step, you need to duplicate these circles again. So let's just put one over there, because you want the exact same size of circle. Now what you need to do is you need to grab just the one layer, so the word layer, Control, push one of your circles, continue holding your Control button, and push your 4 circles. Now go down here and do attach. Perfect. Now get the circle that we put aside, and it doesn't really, let's move it to the front. Let's get these 2 images. Well, no, we can't. Let's put it right on top of the other one. Get another one. Put it right on top. Guess we should have done this probably before we attached. Get another dude. And get it right on top. Duplicate it once more. And once more, put it on top. So now what you're going to do is you're going to click on another layer. So let's click on the orange layer. Once again, you're going to hold your Control and click on each of, oh, no, don't. First, we want to get our next layer of circles. What I'm going to recommend you do is you're going to make these ones orange. And duplicate them so you have 4 of them. Perfect. Move them to the front with the others. Another way of doing this, I guess, would be to get the position of this circle, copy it, paste, enter that, get that one, do the Y, copy, and paste. Okay, now that you have all those lined up, well, we got one more. So let's just do it this way again, so we get the exact same position. Copy, paste. We just want that gray circle. Let's see if we can grab it. Yep, we did. Copy. And paste. Okay, so now what you want to do, we've got 2 layers there now that we can work with. Let's change this gray layer to match the hair. So we know that that's going to go on the hair when we do it. Okay, so we're going to do the orange layer. So click on your Home Depot, or sorry, your orange layer image, Control, and click on each one of the orange circles and attach them. Don't worry about your Home Depot or your first logo disappearing, it's still there. Now I am going to just make that disappear. See, there it is. And just because we've already done it, I'm going to make that one disappear for now. Now you need to get, let's do the shoes. So let's change the color. One more time, I'll show you. Is that going to be the shoes? You need to duplicate this, 1, 2, 3, and 1 extra. You want to bring this to the front. I forgot we have to get the next layer fixed, start it before we can finish the last layer. Let's get the position of that brown one again. So copy, go to the red one, highlight, paste, enter. Perfect. Let's get this. It don't matter which one. Let's get the position. Copy, highlight, paste, enter, and it's just a tiny bit off. So let's get that part, copy, and let's put it back to the back so we can see the red and the red. Paste, enter. Do it again with another one. Check the position, highlight it, copy it, grab a red circle, highlight that, paste, enter. Let's bring it to the front. And last but not least, the next one. Copy. Paste. Enter. And we need to do Y. And bring it to the front. So, now we've got a couple of more layers. And actually, let's bring the red to the back because we were working on the hair. We just need to make sure we have the next layer set up before we attach this layer. So now we can click on all of this color, so all my brown, with the dots, and attach them. So if we were to unattach things, you'll see that they're, let's bring that one to the front, right where I had put them. Now the whole point of this is so when you move them, or when they get cut, because let me show you. When they get cut now, excuse me, they have these dots around them. Versus, let's get a better cut, no dots. Well, these are the dots I have to set up yet. Find one that we've done. See? Oh, we've got the eyebrows. I got to add that in. Dots. The dots. So if you haven't guessed yet, what you're going to be doing is lining up the dots. So you have to first do this and get the dots for each layer. So let's get that out of the way now. And we can get this one out of the way again. And for the brown layer, we forgot the eyebrows. So we're just going to grab the eye, if we can. Let's go down this way and grab the eyebrows. If we find them. There they are. And just go to your brown anywhere, Control, click, and now you can attach the eyebrows. And we are just going to hide this layer because we already have the next layer ready to go. So let's just find the brown layer. It should have been at the top. And it is. And we're just going to hide it all. Now we have it ready for doing our shoes. But remember, we got to set up the dots for the next layer first. So you're going to duplicate this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you go to make it, you'll see that each layer has these dots. And those dots are in the exact same position. So when you go to layer your image, what you're doing is you're going to line up those dots. When I go to make this, I'll be able to show you. So until then, guys, hopefully this has helped. I need to continue doing this for a few more layers before I have it all done. And just like me, you do it also. But remember, one layer at a time. And depending on how many layers you have, this can take a little bit of time. And also remember, before I go to the next layer, I get my circles lined up. Okay, so I have my base piece. This is my dude. I'm just finding something I'm going to put it on because I don't want this. Okay, so I have this piece of cardboard. I'm just going to put this piece on. I cut it out in two sizes, and this was the bigger size that I don't plan on keeping. So I'm just going to show you quickly how to do this. So you put your first layer down, make sure your dots stay in place, make sure your image stays in place, and weed out anything that needs weeded out. That doesn't matter overly, and truthfully that doesn't overly matter. And then we're just going to figure out what our next layer was. I think I'm going to do the lips. So I've got it here. I haven't done a whole lot of varnishing, so I'll just have to help it on its way here. Make sure your dots stay. I know it takes a little extra vinyl to do this, but this is the way you can ensure proper placement when you do your layering. Okay, that should all come off now. Make sure the dots go with it, and then we're good. Does not want to cooperate at this moment, and except for this last one, this is really driving me insane. There we go. So now what you need to do is you have your dots here, and you have your dots on your new piece, your new layer. Very carefully, you're going to line your dots up. So let's line that. And line them up. I cut my feet off because I didn't want all those extra layers. Okay. So now you're going to grab another layer. So I've got the blue layer here, the pants. So I might as well do them. What am I doing? I'm taking it off the transfer tape. I want it on the transfer tape. Oh, lost my bottom dot. Oh, that's okay.
I'll have to work with just the top and the sides. So once again, line up your dots. And your layer will go into place. Just like so. I'm going to do the eyes next. If you did what I didn't do and varnish your paper and vinyl or your transfer tape, it would have transferred a lot faster for you. So once again, just get your circles lined up. And transfer it over. Oops, I've ripped my pants. That's okay, because like I said, I don't want this one. This is just strictly for you guys. Okay, next layer. I haven't done that one yet. I haven't weeded it yet because I'm scared to. Let's throw the shirt on. As long as you got most of your dots, when you pull it off, you are good to go. Put the shirt down. Yes, I messed. And let's do this part. Line them up. And put them in place. Now what I do with the hair. There's the hair. Just like I did with all the other ones. We're just going to line up the dots. The only other one I got to do now is the lettering, which I'll do in a moment because it's going to take me a while because I'm going to have to do some reverse weeding. But we can remove the dots, because of course you don't need them anymore. And you've got some perfectly layered piece. So, anyways guys, take care.